I'm Todd Grisham, and we're going old school tonight here inside the Great. Eddie the Beast.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Newcastle-under-Lyme, England, the first man to deadlift 500 kilos, the 2017 World's Strongest Man, Eddie the Beast Hall. Fighting out of the blue corner from London, England, here is Big D, David Adelaide.
Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
Todd, one of a kind, right. Yes it is. You get fighters that know exactly what they want. They're driven, they're ambitious, and that makes it. Perfect machine.
Sorka Pat. So here we go. Should be a good one. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Well done with that counter shot. They both want a highlight reel knockout. No rest for the weary. Fighters love being in this venue as the audience is right on top of you, and they will be bringing the heat tonight. They are ready to watch this showdown.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
Can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Jab does not score. Looking to land the hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. They exchange punches. Those counter punches have to hurt. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Eddie Hall in that last. On to the second round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for a fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
Nice counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Jab slightly off target. Can't find a home for that jab. Nice counter shot. Talk about Eddie Hall in that last round.
What do you do?
At this point, you got to believe he can't win. On the scorecards.
This fight's not over yet.
Let's get it started in round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
A perfect counter shot. He threw the hook, didn't land. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Punch, counter punch. Can't score with that hook again. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter shot. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Eddie Hall in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far. And there's the bell to start round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He fails to score with that left hook. Missing with that jab. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Does well to block that left jab. The jab can't find a home. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Eddie Hall in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be some. And there's the bell for round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny? Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And the world's strongest man is staggered. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. How about that time counter shot? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Missing with that right hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Straight right just misses. Right uppercut just off target. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Big Eddie Hall took a big shot. Let's talk about Eddie Hall in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. There's the bell for round 6. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect... And Eddie Hall goes down! I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Beautiful counter punch. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Eddie Hall in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
To make or break a fighter.
Just be smart. Get your shots off and don't feel...
Here comes round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
His stamina is off the charts. Holding nothing back here in the round. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out the way, box him. Frustrating because if you let him get away with it, he blows you down.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
An uppercut does not score. His stamina is off the charts. Good counter punch. Not a lot of defense here at all. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Eddie Hall in that last round. And we enter the 8th round. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Nice counter. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Look at the big fella get rocked. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Ring days now.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. And the world's strongest man is staggered. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. This is not good strategy. Those punches are doing nothing. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
This is